Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is a place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this boy, Brennan Johnson, has really come into his own of late, Peter. He's always had the explosive pace and the ability to strike a ball really cleanly, but he was often accused of having poor composure. But he's tremendously improved now on that front, and he pops up with some important goals, especially in those bigger games.
Okay, interesting. Bentancur. Johnson. He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Clears it away. Bruno Fernandes gets a foot in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bruno Fernandes! Well, that is asking for trouble. João Palhinha.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Ugarte producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Ugarte turns and goes back, and the shot! Goal! Manchester United! The breakthrough strike!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and the clinical edge.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Brennan Johnson does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's João Palhinha. Bentancur. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bruno Fernandes. He's in here. Shot, surely! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Bentancur. Tell. And here's Solanke. And Solanke! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Ugarte. Šeško. That pass just didn't quite work. It's Bentancur. Proves too strong. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Casemiro. Nasraoui. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Diogo Dalot receives it in a wide position. Danger averted for now. Ugarte. Šeško! Oh, that's a fine challenge. And he shoots! Deftly away. Matthews Cunha. Oh, look at the space here. Johnson. Manchester United, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Šeško, chance for a shot! The doggy gets it away. That's a good ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Romero gets across to intercept that. Johnson. Now it's Solanke! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mazraoui, gently done. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Palhinha cuts out the pass. Sarr. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. And here's Bentancur. That is very well defended. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. It's hit the crossbar. That was travelling.
Šeško really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, easy pickings there. Romero. Pedro Porro. Van de Ven. Johnson. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Van de Ven. He played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Udogi. Tell. And here's Solanke! That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He's shifting through the gears here. Matthews Cunha. Can he finish? And he nearly went all the way.
Matheus Cunha certainly looked hungry and excited on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Sarr. Manchester United are still that goal to the good. Otterberg. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they...
That's surely a foul. Free kick. Ugarte. Casemiro being hunted in packs.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Johnson. Chance here to counter. Clearly not happy with that. Diogo Dalot. Matthews Cunha. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. And that would have been some goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Solanke is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass...
Matthews Cunha! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So here comes a substitution. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Bentancur. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Zirkzee. Solanke. No way through there. Delicately. Vicario claims comfortable. Sarr played over towards the opposite flank. Zirkzee, and it's been played through. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ugarte. Diogo Dalot. Now it's Zirkzee. Well read, and the danger is averted. Little doubt, that is a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Vicario sends that a long way. Otterberg. That's a real chance missed.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent there, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
It's Dallo. He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Kolumwani knocks it out wide. Ahmad. Great defending, strong and determined. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Chance! There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Gray. Bentancur. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Ahmad. Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. Alinia with the foul. And it's Casemiro. Clear away. Kudus. Pedro Porro. Van de Ven. Seen enough. Manchester United pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make